So I first found out about Yap in Micronesia in the early 90s. I had picked up a copy of one of Ed Hardy's Tattoo Times. I think it was Tattoo Time number 3. And there's an article in there written by Dan Tomei about some of his travels. And I was really affected by the look of the work. It was simple and bold and large. There were shots of elderly men with their traditional back piece. And these guys were in their 70s or 80s, and their tattoos were still completely legible. So we decided we'd go to Yap, and I wanted to find out if anyone was tattooing on Yap, in hopes that I might be able to make some tattoos while I was there. And I got on Facebook of all things and looked around, and I found Yap Tribal Tattoo in Leo Pugram.
Well, what made me interested about Yap's tattoos was the fact that I found out that we actually lost it. I was in Hawaii in 2010 when I got my first tattoo machine. And I came to Yap and I wanted to open up a tattoo shop. So I went over to see Mr. Donald Evans to help me. And he was telling me, like, why not do it with traditional Yapese tattoo designs, why not do that? And that's when I first heard about traditional tattoos that we had. I never knew that we had traditional tattoos. So I started talking to my friends about it, and none of them knew about tattoos in Yap. So I kind of realized that it was something that we actually lost, and not a lot of people in Yap know about it. So I had a big interest in our traditional tattoos. So not only did I learn that we had traditional tattoo designs, but I also learned that we did tattoos also, like traditional, with our traditional tattoo tools, which is this. This is actually made out of turtle bones, or could be frigate from a frigate bird. This is why this part is shaped like a bird. Now what they do is like they'll dip this tip into ink and try to draw the lines with it, and then they'll use this one to tap, following the lines. Now nobody does it anymore. I've been trying to find out anybody on the island and over at the outer islands of Yap to see if anybody still does it, but so far we haven't not found anybody. So right now my main goal is like to try to bring it back, try to do tattoos the traditional way, and hopefully others will follow. I met Dean online on Facebook, and he wanted to come to Yap, so visit Yap, and I was like, I wanted him to help me get the back piece, which is traditional back piece. And he actually helped me get my back piece, which has not been done for, if not 100 years, close to 100 years.
So it's a bit of a challenge to travel over halfway across the world and create a large-scale tattoo in solid black, have one opportunity to get it in there and make it look right. It was a bit of a stress to go over there and make it all happen like that. And we ended up doing the tattoo, and I believe it was about 8 sessions over probably 10 days or so. And that's what it takes to make a tattoo of that nature. Thankfully, there's some anthropological reports that were able to detail the piece for me, so I would be able to create it properly, and that's what I worked off of.